well off into April. Like I said, today's April 10th. We have quite a few things coming. So, the big thing right now is we're currently recruiting. So if you're a journalist, a writer, a curator, designer, you're an underground enthusiast, you're a content creator, you do YouTube, you want to do short form content, reels, TikTok, and you're interested in joining the Music Monday staff team, feel free to hit us up, pitch yourself with your resume, or even if you don't have a resume, just pitch yourself on why you think you'd be good to join the staff team. And of course, many of you know that Music Mondays is very early in monetization, so everything that we do is very much self-funded, and anything else is funded by the community. We're very early in our Patreon days, and we don't charge for anything here. So a lot of this is coming from a lot of the hard work that we do. So if you're interested in helping us build Music Mondays, feel free to, like I said, send us a pitch, send us your resume, come join the team. And of course, you can check out the whole Music Mondays roster on allmusicmondays.com. It's right under the contact page. We have about 9 staff members currently right now. It's been a really crazy week for the Music Monday staff. We've shuffled around a couple roles. We had to let a few people go. But the team at its core is still everything, to be honest with you. It's a really, really solid group of individuals, and they're all hand-picked for a very specific reason. I think like 90% of the staff are independent underground artists themselves, and if they're not, they're very much enthusiastic about the underground. That's one thing that I do, my due diligence with is because I don't allow anybody on the roster that doesn't care about this scene like I care about this scene. You know what I mean? So if you can't relate to like the passion that's really going on in Music Mondays, or you don't like care about the underground scene, then this definitely is like not the place for you. Because we don't deal with any mainstream media, and anytime you do see us deal with mainstream media, it probably has an underground connection. You know what I mean? Like we don't touch base on any of that. We're very much for the people and for the community. So, like I said, if that interests you, feel free to send us a message, send us a email. You can find our email on our website, or you can send me a message at Zomb Slays, or you can DM us on Twitter as well, at All Music Mondays. So, keep that in mind. Recruiting is open, my friends. Like I said, Workshop Wednesday will be coming this week. I'll be recording that and giving you guys a rough date on when that is dropping. I'm not gonna say who it's with yet because it's gonna be a pretty good surprise, and I think you guys are gonna learn a lot from it. And we're actually getting into a couple of early ideas with tutorials, cover art tutorials, beat tutorials. Just pretty much underground tips and tricks for anybody that's new out there that doesn't know how to do certain things, but maybe, also doesn't know where to look for resources as well. So we're going to be diving into that into the coming months. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have a new exclusive dropping in April as well on our SoundCloud. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And if you're interested in getting your track hosted on the Music Monday SoundCloud and YouTube channel, definitely feel free to send us an email. We don't charge for that. We never will charge for that. If you're interested in getting something hosted and promoted by us, definitely pitch it. And of course, exclusives only, so nothing that's been released anywhere else. Just let us upload the SoundCloud and YouTube, and you can do whatever you want to do with the rest, to be honest with you. So yeah, if that's something that interests you as well, definitely, send us an email. For sure, send us an email. 100%. So those are like the immediate things that are on the table right now. Expect a couple freestyle designs, staff design showcase. The breakdown will continue. That's something that is not really like in limbo, but I'm figuring out how I want to move forward with the breakdown. So that's something that's, again, not in limbo, but it's just put on hold for right now. So that way we can kind of allocate that to the proper person on the staff team that really wants to get involved with that. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that as well. One other thing, we'll be doing a lot of stream upgrades as well. I'm looking to get a couple layouts, change things around with our face cam, and Really just upgrade the stream for a better viewing experience for anybody that actually watches the videos. Of course, for all you audio listeners out there, you guys that doesn't really apply to. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of those smaller things as the weeks come through. So we're really just mapping out April. I had a really good meeting with the staff team. I think last Tuesday. We pretty much discussed a few ideas for quarter 2 and how we're going to roll into the summer. Obviously, nothing super concrete yet, but we kind of have a really good selection of ideas to go through the coming months. So you guys will know about all that stuff first as well. So yeah, that's basically like your spring 2023 preview. Lots of really good small monthly content coming back. Our weekly content will always stay the same. Recruiting, and of course we'll get you, in case you missed it, monthly ASAP Rocky as well. So I think that takes care of like quite a few things for April. So outside of updates, I think we're good there. We're all caught up. Um, Again, like I said, I hope you guys had a really good week. I hope everything's good. But before we get into reactions and reviews, one thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys is kind of funny. So I got a comment, and this isn't like the only time that I've gotten this comment, but it's kind of funny because somebody commented that they would like to see a guest on the Music Mondays podcast. And which it occurred to me, like, yeah, like we've had guests on the show plenty of times and whatnot. But we've never, like, I guess, had like a full guest episode where somebody either sat down and did reactions with us, or we've never like fully brought on somebody to just kind of do like a collab episode. So that's definitely something I'm going to look into. Like, we could easily do that, right? But like at the end of the day, like, it's just got to be like the right person in the right time, because I'm definitely not like opposed to it. Um I think that's a great idea. But it's like, we would really need to like think it out, to be honest, and really like try to figure out how, when, and who would get involved with the show. So again, that's something we're kind of toying around with, and definitely something that I look forward to kind of bringing with you guys. Cole, what's good, homie? I hope you're well. We just got done with weekly updates. We're going over a couple of ideas that we had for the show. And to kind of add on to that idea, right? To kind of add on to that idea of, like somebody coming on to like host the show for like a special episode. I think that's a great idea, but I've always thought about that, but at the end of the day, I would really like a co-host for the show. You know what I mean? Like I would really like a co-host, but somebody having that open of a schedule, like I just need another full-time content creator that I can actually trust and blend with. Cuz I guess a few of the staff members would work, but I don't think their schedule would really like call for it. You know what I mean? So that's really why it hasn't come up. Like, I'm full time with this shit. Like many of you guys know, I'm doing a ton of content throughout the week for Music Mondays. I'm managing multiple platforms and artists, and then I stream at night. You know what I mean? Like, I stream at night as well, so I'm completely full time, and it's hard to find somebody that can match that schedule. So That's the thing. And it's not that they need to match my weekly schedule. It would just have to be like every Monday. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing the show for the last 116 weeks on a Monday. You know what I mean? And that's like a lot to ask somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot to ask of somebody. You know, especially where the show is at currently. So once the stream grows more, it'd be a lot easier to, you know, get somebody to come on for like a monthly kind of payment or something like that, you know, to like compensate them for their time and to like make it worth it for them. But right now, like I really can't see that being like a feasible like option. And to like put that on somebody's shoulders is pretty rough. So that's kind of why I put it on my shoulders and I kind of take care of the show every week. And again, like, oh yeah, no, 100%, Cole. But if you want to cook what I got to offer, feel free to hit me up with definitely a combo. Yeah, like I would like a lot more guest episodes. You know what I mean? Like even if it's not like a dedicated co-host, I would definitely like a lot more guest episodes. Because not only I think that's like a really like a beneficial thing for the community, but I think the platform would really benefit from that as well. So that's going to be something I toy around with within the coming weeks and things like that. But as far as like a dedicated co-host goes, there hasn't been anybody that crossed my radar yet. Because I have a lot of like really good friends that I think would be really great hosts that I think we could blend with really well. But they just don't have the time, you know what I mean? They're either working real jobs or they're doing music or they're kind of just in like a different realm. So that's kind of like where I'm at with that. But my eyes are always open and my ears are always open with you know, new ideas. So guest episodes 100%. Co-host, we're looking, but we're not. If it happens, it happens, right? Like we're not like forcing for a co-host. But yeah. So a couple things to think about there. But that's what's going down for Music Mondays, and that's where we're at right now as far as what's coming up in April, what's on our table, where we're at. So expect a spring 2023 preview to go up on the channel probably this week. Absolutely. We get a Monday off, you know I'm game. Yeah, no, exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like guest episodes, like 1,000,000,000%. Like 1,000,000,000%. Co-hosts, like I said, we'll be looking. You know what I mean? We'll be looking, but it's got to be natural. You know what I mean? It's got to be natural. So with that said, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, drop a comment, let us know what you think. Let us know who you want to see on the show as well. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely give us any suggestions for the show in general. To be honest with you, any suggestions would be great. You know, we're always looking to improve the show and hear from the community. Like any feedback is good feedback. Obviously, if you're a fucking prick, we're not gonna give a fuck. Like, but if you're giving genuine feedback on things that you would, you know, want to see on the show and things like that, feel free. Sound off in the comments. Would love that. So, with that said, that does it for updates. But, you guys know what time it is, and I know what you're all here for. I mean, most of you guys are here for some updates too, right? But, you know, everybody's really here for a little bit of reactions and reviews. Am I right? I think I'm right. So, I hope that Cone did not swap you out. No, exactly, Cole. Nah, see, Cole, you just hit the nail on the head. You knew exactly what I was getting at, 100%. Because, like, I definitely would never swap out. I definitely just think a co-host would give some more insight and, you know, make it more enjoyable for the listeners. And then I could have somebody to, like, bounce ideas off of live. You know what I mean? Or we'd be reacting to tracks and maybe we'd have different types of reactions. You know what I mean? Like, that would make the show, like, really even more intimate. So things like that I would love. You know what I mean? Again, we're just kind of keeping our eyes open for it and not, like, forcing to, like, look for a co-host because it's got to be something that's, like, natural. But at the same time, like, totally down for it. You know what I mean?